Hi everyone, this is Horma from Garden Plant Lover. This is a new year and new beginning, and I am going to start my brassicas today. Join me if you want to grow your own brassicas from seeds. I got my everything ready. I have here my labels. I wrote the names down right here. And then I have my seeds over here and my sanitized pots. I have been using it for a few years. I used to use potting mix. Last year I found this Ocean Farm potting soil from one of the local farmers store, and I switched to that one. But this is a very good soil. The only thing is it is a little bit heavy. I found it a little bit heavy to start seeds, so I'm going to mix it with organic seed starting mix. I'm not ambassador, I'm just showing what I'm using. I normally don't use starting mixes because they help the seeds to emerge, but they don't feed after the seedlings sprout. So if you are using this only seedling mix, only seed starting mix, just make sure you fertilize it very well so that after your seedlings emerge, the soil will feed them. But this soil is Ocean, what was its name? Ocean Farms, Ocean Forest is a very rich soil and probably the best potting soil on the market in the US today. And so I'm not worried about any of the nutrients and everything. Just I'm going to add a little bit soil mix, the Ocean Forest soil is a very rich soil. This is probably the best potting soil, organic potting soil on the market in the US today. So I'm not worried about any new nutrients. I'm just going to add a little bit of seed starting mix to lighten the soil. My ratio is going to be 3 parts of potting soil and 1 part of seed starting mix. I'm using these plastic gloves because I am allergic to artificial soil. Just my hands start to itch, I'm sorry. I don't know if you can see it. It's a really thick soil. Here it is. 3 parts from Ocean Forest and 1 part from seed starting mix. Here the difference. This is very light and fluffy. This is seed starting mix, and this is Ocean Forest potting soil. This is very dense and thick soil. So just to balance the thickness, I'm going to mix them together. I usually add kelp meal when I start my seeds, but I don't have it in hand today, so I will add it later on when I transplant them into separate pots. it got a little bit lighter. This is the this is this is the thickness I want to get it. So like I said, 3 parts of ocean forest potting soil and 1 part of seed starting mix. I have here my pots. I bought them 12 of them for $1 from Dollar Tree in previous years. I'm using them over and over. I am going to fill them first. These are the 3-inch pots, so I am going to plant like 6-7 seeds maximum to each pot. If it was bigger, I would plant like 15 seeds, but this is just ideal for maximum of 6 to 7 seeds. The thing is, I am going to start my seeds in this, and once they have 3-4 true leaves, I am going to transplant them to separate pots, and I will record it when it is time. So I have here my red express cabbage, and first of all, just put the label in there because it's very easy to mix the types. And I have here purple of Sicily. That was very successful cauliflower last year. Here I have 7 seeds. Oh, they got. Here they are. These are red cabbage. I hope I will get a good result from this. And this is my cauliflower, purple of Sicily. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I dropped 8. I had my seeds there, and now I am going to cover them with a little bit of soil. Just sprinkle the soil lightly. And press a little bit on the top, just very gently. Usually 99% of professionals recommend underwatering this when you start the seeds. I honestly don't do that, but I recommend you to do it. I just don't have patience to underwater the pots, so what I usually do is I lightly water them from top, not excessively, just a little by little. So this is all done. This is how I start my brassicas. And I'm going to do the same thing with the rest of my seeds. Here I have finished with my seed starting. Now I'm going to give them a greenhouse effect with the grocery bags. And I am going to wrap this whole container with 2 bags, and then this gives a greenhouse effect and speeds up the germination, and I'm expecting this to germinate in 3 to 4 days. And once they germinate, I'm going to take the cover off and I'm going to put them under the grow light. Just a quick reminder, if your seed starting soil is dry, if it is not wet, then pre-moist them. My soil was quite wet, so I didn't pre-moist it. The second thing is, do not label your seeds with wooden sticks, because they get rotten and they invite fungi and infections to the newly emerging seedlings. I used it last year and it was horrible. I end up throwing away everything, all of them. And as I wrap up my video today, I used 3 parts of ocean forest potting soil and 1 part of organic seed starting mix. I mixed them very well, and I used 3 inches pots, and I filled them with the mixture, and I put 6-7 seeds to each of them, and then I sprinkled a little bit more of soil on top of them and pressed them gently and watered them gently. And then I I put all of them into aluminum foil container and covered them with grocery bags to give them a greenhouse effect. And I'm expecting them to germinate in 3-4 days, and right after they germinate, I'm going to put them under the grow lights, and when they come to that stage, I will record another video and show what to do after then. And I hope you will find my I hope you found my video helpful, and happy gardening. Thank you for watching.